Okay, let's review again from the beginning. So again, these Mishnayos are listing pairs of plants that are similar enough that although they're not exactly the same species, they're not considered Kilayim with each other. So first pair is hachitin vazunin. Wheat and zunin. Zunin, like we said yesterday, is a weed that developed as a result of the Chet of Adam Rishon, with that so some of the wheat started growing as this other plant which has seeds that are similar to wheat but taste bitter and are used as bird food. So those two, since it's basically a corrupted form of wheat, it's not considered kilayim with wheat. So in kilayim zebazeh, they're not kilayim one with the other. And then so'irim ushabay l'shual, oats and barley are considered a pair together for kilayim purposes. Vakus and vashifun and spelt and rye are another pair for kilayim. Hapul v'hasarpid are two similar types of beans. Those are also considered. You could plant them interchangeably together. They're not considered to be kilayim with each other. Similarly, haparktan v'hatoifech, again another type of peas, maybe that are again similar species. So again, they're considered one for kilayim. And hapul alav and v'shashuim, the white bean and another type of bean. Again, all these things they're different species, but they're close enough that there's not a problem of planting them together. They're not a problem of kilayim. Mishnah Beis continues. Kishus v'malfalfain, some types of gourds, melons that are again they're different species, but they're similar. Einam Kilayim zebazeh. Rabbi Yehuda Omer, no, Kilayim there, he says they're two different. There would be a problem of planting them together. There would be a problem of Kilayim. Chazeres, lettuce, the Chazeres galim, and the lettuce that grows in dumps. The wild version of lettuce, those are, again, even though the wild version is a little bit different, it's not different enough that it would be considered a separate min for Kilayim. Ulshin, the ulshay sada or endives, and the ones that grow out in the field. Again, the cultivated type and the wild type, although they're a little bit different, it's not enough that it'll make a difference for kilayim. Krishim v'krishay sada, the leeks and the leeks that grow wild in the field. Again, the same idea. For chardal hamitzri, the regular mustard and the Egyptian mustard, even though they're a little bit different, they're considered a pair for kilayim that you could plant the two together. V'dalas hamitzri v'rumutza, and the Egyptian gourd and the one that needs to be roasted in coals. Also, they're two different types of squash, but they are considered one for kilayim. Upula mitzri v'achayriv, and the Egyptian bean and the beans that look like carobs, they're long, skinny beans. Einam kilayim zebazeh, again another pair that's not kilayim one with the other. Fine, and then continuing into Mishnah Gimel, halefes v'haniputs. So lefes is usually turnip. Niputs might be rape, which is what a canola oil comes from. So it's a root vegetable that looks a bit like a turnip. Hakruv v'hatarbuda, presumably something of like kale and cabbage, two similar types of vegetables like that. Hachardim v'alunim. Tradim v'alunim is beets and maybe something else like spinach or sorrel, another similar leafy vegetable, or einam kilayim zebazeh. So those are also not kilayim with each other. Hosef or Bikiva adds on some more similar species that would not be considered kilayim with each other. Hashum, the garlic v'shumnis, and the little garlics, and habatzel, the onions, ubetzaltzel, and some also a little type of onion, and v'hatormus v'hapolsifus, and these two types of beans, he also says in kilayim zebazeh are not kilayim one with the other. And then Mishnah Daled, ube'ilan, we have some trees that have this that are also, even though they're different, they're somewhat different. You would be able to, in this case, graft branches from one to the other. Ha'agasim are pears, v'hakarstumulin, some other species of pear. So they're both types of pears. Those you would be able to graft one from the other. V'haprushim, v'ha'azdurin, Prushim are quinces. As Duranim is not exactly sure what they are, but some other similar species of fruit. That those are Einam Kelayim b'zeh b'zeh. Then this Mishnah has a second half, hatapuach v'hachazard, a apple and something similar, maybe a. All right, so now we're listing pairs that are going to be Kilayim. So chazard might be something like a hawthorn, some other similar sort of fruit.
What apple and a pear?
Apple and pear for sure. Those are very different. But so even if you have a more similar fruit, something like it's not it's similar to a crab apple type of thing. So it's already considered far enough that it'll be different. Parsukim v'hashkedim. Parsukim are some sort of cherry-like thing, and almonds, right? So they're both technically stone fruit, but they're different enough that they're not considered to be one min for Kilayim. V'hashazifin v'haribin, and maybe plums and jujubes, something like that. Some other similar fruits, but they're alpha gav shadayim zel is that even though these fruits are similar and the trees are similar, these last bit are considered Kilayim b'zeh b'zeh. These pairs would be a problem of Kilayim to plant together, and we'll continue with some more of these tomorrow.